Modern workshop, it's important we have a method for moving damaged vehicles around that workshop.
And it will improve your productivity, efficiency and safety.
Cartar 125 is a safe method for moving damaged cars around a workshop. Whether you're a panel beater,
or auto wrecker,
you're in the marine industry,
or just want to fix your own car,
moving disabled vehicles has been inefficient and fraught with danger.
With the Cartar 125, to lift and move a damaged car or machinery is a breeze.
And so it's goodbye to the trademark bad backs and knees.
Please welcome from the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria, Bill and Jenny Cartar. Hi, Bill. Hi, Jenny. Now, you mentioned the trademark bad backs and knees you can get panel beating. How do you get them?
By laying on the floor when you're working on a car, kneeling for long periods of time, which we all used to do as panel beaters.
Right. Now, this, it raises the car up, obviously, and it uses compressed air, is that right?
Correct. Just plug the air into the little spot there.
There, yes.
And it's all powered, ready to go.
And up it goes. You can then pump it up so you can wheel it around. How do you do that?
Correct. Simply take this lever,
yep,
lock it up, and by pumping that, you now have the wheels extended from sitting on the ground to nearly 2 inches ground clearance, and that's now ready to move.
So can we go for a spin?
Certainly.
Literally. So we can go right. So you can take that around the workshop essentially to where you need it to be next. It's got implications for insurance, you think, Jenny?
Well, it has, because companies today are very concerned about OH&S and work cover issues.
Yeah, your company. Why is it called 125? Cartar is obviously you, but why 125?
Because that's the height when it's retracted, sits on the ground. We're proud to say it sits no more than 125 millimetres off the ground. When we first started, it was up around 150, so we boast that it's now only 125, which allows it to roll under nearly all cars.
Okay. Roger?
Welcome, folks. I think you've done a splendid job with the design of this device. Do you actually use it in your panel shop, or do you have a panel shop?
Well, I left the panel industry about 5 years
Right.
ago, and that's where that was born from. So in raw versions, yes.
When you're moving it around a panel shop, often there are obstructions on the floor. The floors sometimes aren't even and so on. Is that an issue? Do you sometimes sort of get jolty things and...
It's clearly one of the issues. So essentially, if a forklift can operate on it,
Yep.
then ours can. There's two patents on this, and one is the wheel.
Yep.
And the wheel is quite unique, and it's a very big wheel.
And we didn't show it there, but obviously when you get into position, you lock the wheel down so it can't move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the question on the issue of safety, it's essential that once it's up, is there a lock so that it can't
Yes,
fold?
there is. The action of pumping,
Yes.
so you reverse that, and the whole platform lowers safely back on the concrete. So in brake position, you've got the steel frame base of the hoist literally sitting on the concrete with no load on wheels.
Bernie?
That's the brake on all four wheels.
Well done. I think it's a really terrific job that you've done as well. It makes me wonder, is there a problem at all with, wacky shopping trolley wheels going in all directions? Is there a chance you'll end up with the car? Are the wheels that handle that?
We've developed to a point where, yes, that is the case. There is a steering lock on each of the wheels, which a choice you can activate, clearly to avoid that.
Alison?
Oh, hi, Bill and Jenny. How are you?
Hi.
Do you have to place the hoist or the lifter right in the centre to stop it from tipping, or is there any danger that it could tip in any way? Or
There isn't. That was clearly one of the issues we had to look at, the centre of gravity.
Yep.
And no, that's well cared for. Provided one follows the proper
So you've got a little bit of leniency,
Yes.
like if you get it a little bit off-centre. I did notice in the tape package it was just slightly off-centre, so that was fine. But can you stop the hydraulics at certain heights so that you can work at different ergonomic
Yes,
kind of
you can.
levels? And have you had it tested and certified or
Yes,
at all?
we've had OH&S people go right through it, which we had to enter the national market.
Yeah. Did you need an engineer's certificate or anything?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We've got all that covered.
So can you get some kind of recommendation from the OH&S people, from WorkCover or something, that that this will be recommended for panel beating shops? Or
We're still going down that path. Having said that, CRS, Commonwealth Rehab people, have sold, I think, about 5 units to get people back to work.
Summing up, Roger.
If I bring my roller in to get panel beaten, which weighs 3 tonnes...
Oh, thanks for lending us your car, by the way.
That's okay. What happens if the vehicle's overweight?
The hydraulics will not lift
It
it.
just won't lift,
No.
so it's safe. Look, love it. Excellent product.
Thank you.
Bernie?
I think it's terrific as well, and I love that you've got the endorsement of the rehab people. That's really going a long way along your marketing strategy.
And Alison?
Yeah, and I think it's a really well-resolved design.
James, tough gig, some of these things again tonight. The 125, I think it's got a lot of benefit for panel shops and for OH&S and those sorts of things. I think the design is really good. I think they've done a very good job of that.
I think it's original too, actually,
well,
compared to
I don't
what's...
know about original.
Well,
You
it's the
can
only
already
thing
get
that's
things...
around for that
lift of its
situation.
kind.
That hoists
the only
and
one
lets
that
you move
moves.
Yeah,
it.
fair comment.
And
everything-
one person operated as well.
Yeah, and there are no wheels on a lot of the cars in panel beating shops, depending on what kind of shape they're coming
Injuries
in.
they have.
So,
So who's your winner and why?
I'm going to go to the Cartar just because of the implications it's got, not just in its own industry, but further along and for getting people back into work.
Alison?
Yeah, I think that's really, the ergonomics of the Cartar are really starting to sell it to me as an idea, so I think I'm going to go with that one as well.
And Roger,
Well,
for
it's
academic
pretty
interest.
irrelevant what I think, which is pretty normal.
Anyway,
Look, I'm actually going to go for the Cartar as well because I think it certainly addresses a need, and Bill and Jenny have already sold quite a few, and that shows that there is a real need for such a product, a market.
So our winner tonight, the Cartar 125, Bill and Jenny Cartar. Congratulations, Jenny. Congratulations, Bill. There you are.